Are you ever searching for a file in your Finder window or using Spotlight and you know the name of the file, you even pretty much know where it is, but it just can't find it? This may be because you've put your folders on the iCloud drive and they're syncing to the Apple iCloud, which is totally fine, and they haven't indexed properly. So this is something I just noticed. I recently started syncing my Documents folder and my desktop folder to iCloud. Many of my clients do this, and I kind of wanted to have the experience myself since I've been used to keeping everything locally. Locally, I've never had any trouble finding anything, but I noticed that once I put these folders in the iCloud, the indexing stopped working, and I wasn't able to find what I was looking for all the time. So I want to show you an example of this. I have a folder that is syncing to the iCloud. So it's inside my Documents folder, which I've synced to iCloud's. Inside that is a folder Digital Deets, and I've created a demo folder inside of that with some items here. So we can see, for example, this image called Raven. I'm looking at it right here. It's inside the demo folder. If I go up to the search and I search for Raven, of course, this Mac, it finds a bunch of things locally, but if I click to search inside the folder we were just in, it cannot find that item. In fact, it says there are 0 items named Raven. And as we saw, that is just simply not the case. There it is sitting right there. So I Googled this problem and found that other people were having a similar issue and that there is an easy solution for this that we're going to try right now. So I went up to System Settings, and from System Settings, we want to go to Siri and Spotlight. And inside Siri and Spotlight, we will scroll down here. I gotta move this up a little bit. Scroll down here to the very bottom to Spotlight Privacy. I click on this, and what this is actually meant to do, which is also useful to know, is that you can actually take a folder that you don't want the results found when you're performing a search. So you're kind of like excluding a folder because maybe it's got private information in it, right? Or, medical photos of yourself that you don't want to have show up in results when you're searching for things on the computer. I don't know. There could be a lot of use cases for this. But in this case, I don't have any folders excluded, and I'm going to do a weird little workaround, which will cause the computer to re-index my files and folders that are sitting on the iCloud. So I'm actually going to first add a folder that I want to exclude. And in this case, I'm just going to choose my entire system here, my entire hard drive. I'm going to add that. And it's going to say, are you sure you want to prevent Spotlight from searching on the computer? So this is a little odd because that's the problem we're having. We're actually going to create the problem. We're going to say done here. And then I'm going to go back in Spotlight Privacy. I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to remove it. And I'm going to say done. Now, my understanding is it's going to take a little bit to get that to re-index, and then we're going to test it. Okay, great. So now that I've let the computer have some time to sort of re-index my files, let's go back and test this. So I'm inside that demo folder, again, sitting in a folder that's inside my Documents, which is on the iCloud drive. By the way, as a little side note, if you don't have this path showing, which is extremely helpful, just go up to View and then say Show Path Bar right here. These are toggles, so I can hide it, or I can come up here and I can show path bar. Super useful, right? So I can see the path. I know that this is inside my iCloud. I actually have the status showing here as well. Okay, so we're going to test this out and see if we fixed it. We're going to go up to search here. I'm going to do Raven, hit return. I'm going to make sure that I go to that folder, and there it is. Exactly where I already knew it existed, I was able to find it. So that tells me now that my files are now indexed, and I'll be able to search for them and find the results I expect. I'm hoping this was helpful. I am Bobby Deets with Digital Deets.